Right. Hey, Chris. Thanks for the help. Yeah, hopefully we won't have any repeats of last night, because that was a pretty tough puzzle, to be fair. How have you been anyway? How's it going? Wait, did we just get a gender warning? Like when we're loading into this game? That's kind of weird. Now. Ah, yes. We were looking for a missing device. I remember. So we can go pray to Jeebus, but we're not going to do that. So we went through that room. Now we just have the white rabbit room. So we need red doors open. And we need the white rabbit open. Yeah, I hope you've been good anyway, Chris. Been surviving. Everything should be open. Should be ready to go straight through to this now. Which would be nice. So, banana bread was made. As promised. And, yeah. Gabby did an incredible job of that. I'll send you some photos later. Looks absolutely... Well, it was absolutely phenomenal. First true test of the new oven. Ooh. I keep forgetting that these guys respawn. Like, they only stay dead for a while, and it ain't long that they stay down for either. But that's... shit. But that's kind of okay. I thought we had the red doors open. Oof, my bad. Let's get back out of here. Yeah, that's problematic. That is hugely problematic. But of course, why would they be open? Yeah. That means we've got to go the other way. Of course. Right, let's get this done again. Were you now? This is where things get a little bit interesting. So how are we going to get through here then? Because right, so we're going to need to make use of these. So we need red open, for sure. Let's go check. So red is open. Come on. Why you gotta bust my balls? Always with the ball busting. Get the hell out of here, for fuck's sake. Right. And we need red open. No, that doesn't make sense. Coming down with a cold. No, that sucks, dude. Unfortunately, it is the time for it. So we need blue open. Unless we're going to use... Yeah, okay, so red we want... Red and green, that's what needs to be open here. And then in theory... So that door's going to be open now. That door's going to be open. And then we should be able to go into here and change the green over to white. And the red will still be open. Cool. Nice. Yeah, cold's never fun. But to be honest, it's a bit of an excuse to stay tucked up for a while. Get yourself some nice lemon sips. Maybe a bottle of whiskey if you're feeling really, really rough and under the weather. Now, let's go through there. Ooh, that was a rookie error on my part. Oh, there we go. Man. That was some serious error on my part. I should have been prepared. I should have known. Oh, nice. A traditional dish made of sushi rice stuffed inside a seasoned, deep-fried tofu skins. Has a soft, juicy texture and is said to be Inari-sama's favorite type of offering. Okay, so we don't eat this one. Oh, we can eat it. Fully restores health. Sama. Ooh. Okay, so it's a very good offering, is what you're telling me. Anything in there? We've got a bandage, which we could probably use, to be honest. Is that it? Because we're going to have to flip this before we get out of here. Yep, 2 of the 3. 1 more to find. That second room that we went into, that was pretty rough. If I'm being honest. Because we had to fight one of those weird deaf monstrosities there. And it did not mess around. Okay. Tofu might also fight zombies, yeah. The 4th survivor. Come on, there we go. Get you done. Once you've mastered the attack pattern with these guys, it's not too bad. But it is all about that mastery. Dried carcass, very nice. Dried carcass is good. So we can drink the tea. Might be worth drinking the tea. Okay. Let's get some items swapped around. So we've got the 5 bandages there. Let's get that used up. Oh, I may have bought myself a Christmas present as well, Chris. Something that I'm very much looking forward to receiving soon. It is a new Xbox One. Oh, no, Xbox original, I should say. But it's like a nice custom-made jobby.
Cool. It all seems like ages ago.
Hopefully it should be here in the next few days. Because my 2 don't work anymore, which made me sad, because I like doing original Xbox games. But that leaves me with 2 original Xbox games.
Recess. Friends.
Or 2 original Xboxes, I should say, that don't work. I don't really want to throw them away. So I might sell them for spares and repairs. Right, this is going to be an interesting one. So what have we got here? Class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mum or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoyed looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things that they excel in, as well as things that they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings, so we can make school as enjoyable place for everyone. Okay. So Rinko wasn't always a bad egg, I guess. And is that all there is? I'm also getting a strong sense that we might get some enemies in here. Okay. Ooh, so it changes to just 1 desk. Ooh, I say just 1 desk, but there is a door that's open as well. Okay. Yeah, if we had Hunk would be able to sort this out in about 5 seconds. I'm hoping we get more information on Hunk in the new Resident Evil. It's certainly possible. Oh. That was a lot easier to find. Yeah, you and Rinko are definitely going to be going your separate ways. Like, it's game over. Seriously. We hate each other. Or at least, that's not entirely true. She hates us for some reason. Because of Shu, obviously. So, that's cool. In all fairness, we should now be able to do some... Oh, we've got some stuff to sell, haven't we? Let's see how much we can enshrine. The dried carcass still goes for a decent amount of cash. We've also got these. Fully restores health, stamina, and... So they're like... That's like a mega first aid spray. Did I forget to pick one up? Because we should have had 2 of those. I know you do, mate. I know you struggle. Luckily, so far, the colour hasn't meant anything towards the puzzle. It's just the room goes red when you flick the switch. Right, let's get rid of those. And we kind of have to go back now. Annoyingly. Because I did miss an item. Which I really shouldn't have missed. Now, where was it? Might have been in that room. No, it wasn't. It was around this corner, I remember. But we've probably got you to deal with. Yeah. Because it's worth 150 prayer points. Which is not to be sniffed at. Okay, let's... There we go. As soon as we can get that stun... Ah, no, it wasn't there. So, where was it? That's unfortunate. Dino Crisis had them cut... Yeah, I know. It was, to be fair, quite common in older games. Ooh. That's really not great. Yeah, we don't want to be taking too much damage here. Not if we can help it. Come on. Oof, knew that was coming. So where was that item that we forgot to pick up? Should I say that I forgot to pick up? I think this game, to be honest with you, has a lot of accessibility options. Yeah, so, well, I say a lot. You've got the colorblind accessibility there. Kronos, the New Dawn, actually had a lot of them. Had loads of different settings, which you could fiddle around with, which is always good to see. Because, like, I don't know, colorblindness is one of those things that it's so common that you would expect a lot more games to use them, to use the accessibility features. Because it's super, super common these days. Alright. So we've got 2 enemies here. Because there's one in the room as well. Yeah, and Resident Evil games seem to be quite good for it as well these days. Lots and lots of options. Yeah, as soon as... Come on. There we go. It's not dead. Don't be so silly. Come on. There we go. I'm not sure we quite pulled that off actually, but it still works. Oof. We are really coming in clutch with that. Wait, did we pick them both up? We couldn't have picked them both up though. We literally could not have picked both of those things up. So either I'm being stupid and I've forgotten one, which is very possible. Run. Run, 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 run. Or I've misjudged this. Yeah, you'll have to get yourself a load of lemsips. Ooh, this is nice. This one does have a UFO ending. This one has quite a few endings. Although the UFO ending is quite... Ooh. Oh, there's a divine water there as well that we didn't manage to pick up. And did I really come back here without freeing up inventory space? I did, because we died. Ah, God damn it me. So, what is there here? There's a divine water, which I'm pretty sure wasn't there before because we did search. We do want the divine water. Definitely want that. And it's going to disappear as soon as we hit this. Okay, so let's load. God damn it. Let's load and sell our things and then go back. It doesn't give you an alien blaster, no. But it gives you... can't remember what it gives you now. It gives you like a lightsaber sword. There's a decent amount of unlockable items in this, but some of the endings you can't actually get in this game until you're on New Game Plus 2, apparently. So you have to play it through at least 3 times, because there's a lot of optional items that unlock in New Game Plus 1 that allow you to get extra endings, which is kind of arse. I mean, it doesn't matter for me because we'll do them anyway. But for people that don't like replaying games, it's kind of savage because you absolutely have to replay this one a few times. I think with Silent Hill 2 remake, you could get away if you optimized your playthrough. You could get away with playing that one twice. I think I played through it about 5-6 times. But if you know what you're doing, it wasn't too bad. This one, on the other hand, not so. This one, from what I've discovered, is a 3 playthrough minimum. Come on. Come on. There we go. Although, I could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure I'm not. Okay. So, there wasn't anything extra here. Definitely not. So, we need to pop that. We need to get that divine water. They're so strong. And if nothing else, we can sell them for a lot of money. But there's a divine, like, super samurai sword that you can unlock as well. But you need to, like, go around and collect parts for it throughout the game and do all sorts of different bits and bobs for it. So there is a lot more to this game when it comes to endings compared to other games, other Silent Hill games. Right, there's the divine water. There's me sneezing. Right. I could have sworn there was another sushi thing, but I guess I'm wrong. Alright, let's flick you off. So when it's blue, it's normal. And then when we hit it, now the room is like glowing red and green. Which, yeah, they're the two colours you can't see. Which is not great for you, unfortunately. Okay, so now we managed to get all of the items, we can save it. But I am mostly through Kronos again. Okay. How much can we sell that for? Oh, okay, it's actually only worth... It's only worth 50. I thought it was worth more than that. Alright, well we've got a lot of faith saved up. But we don't have any upgrade tokens yet. So there's... Oh! I never even noticed her in there.
Ouch! Countless times.
Huh. Well. Hello, Rinko.
Why did you get it all?
She is so jealous of us. Which is her entire character arc.
Just for once, think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart.
Did she though?
Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Can't you hear me? Why don't you say something?
Ooh. Oh, I did not expect that. You just cooked her alive. The tri-scale emblem key. We just literally cooked her ass. Shit. I mean, that technically wasn't really happening because we're in... Well, who knows, actually. That was pretty gnarly. I liked it, though. She deserved it. She has been rather nasty to us. Okay, maybe she didn't deserve to be dipped in lava. Like that. But she deserved something. Okay. Alright. You go down with a thumbs up. Indeed you do. Apparently, you don't really sink in lava anyway. You kind of just bounce on the top of it. Because lava is very viscous, very thick. So that didn't quite do what I expected it to do. So I'm guessing this isn't open yet. Yeah, very difficult to actually sink. Sink in lava. So we've done everything that side now. So I guess we haven't been through there yet. So the trials and tribulations continue. Ooh. Alright, so now we're in the dark, literally. Could use some kind of light source, really. Ooh, Another
This is Sakuko's.
Sakako. So, Sakako's parent-teacher journal. Just a note. As Sakako's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems that Sakako caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark. Now she is grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip was because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Oh. That's interesting. So she did something that shamed herself. I wonder what that was. Probably screaming or having a panic attack, I guess. Another yoken. I'll take it. Ooh, what's through here? Right, so we can open blue doors and white doors, but we can't open green doors. Cool. Let's go through here. And open some blue doors. Hello. Ooh. Enemies defeated in areas illuminated by evil warning lantern. Oh! So if we kill her in here, she's dead. Interesting. Oof. Interesting. So we do have certain areas now where we can put enemies down for good. Oh, would you look at that? That's really bloody cool. Kind of annoyed I got hit there, but it is what it is. So, the blue lanterns really do help us. Nice. Mm-hmm. And there is our other friend. There she is. She must be in there. Sakako. That's a hell of a name, isn't it? Right, what have we got? I guess we don't have a choice. We're going to have to turn this one. So this is also opens the white doors. Right. No blue lanterns through here. Ooh. There is blue lanterns here, though. Oh, man. What is that? Oh, okay. We know these things. We should be able to take her out. Ooh, maybe not. Wow, that thing's pretty burly. Right, okay. Ooh. So just before they do that, get an opportunity to attack. Got ya. Come on, let's see it. Oh, no. Okay. They're pretty rough. So you only get a slight chance to counterattack them things. Alright, let's get you back through here. Take you out. So one caveat to them having so many of these blue lanterns everywhere is, you know, to balance it out, we're going to have a lot of enemies here. That's what they're going to do. We're going to be up to our little assholes in badniks. Okay, so this area seems pretty fine. Let's flick the switch. Alright. Doesn't appear to be much in here. This is going to be the room that's going to be painful. Now, where can we draw you? We can draw you in here. Oof, there we go. Right, come on. Let's be having ya. There we are. Right, she's done. Now we've just got that weird, nasty thing in the corner here. I'm hoping we can kind of catch her out. That'll do. Right, that doesn't actually hurt us. That just does sanity damage. Man. Alright, so that's how we deal with those things then. But on the flip side, I think they just straight up die anyway. Which is nice. Is this my locker? I don't know. Another Higashi. The game does like to give us those. Sakako's diary. I hate gym class. Just looking at my gym clothes makes me depressed. They're holding a long distance race at school soon, and I know it's just an excuse for them to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everybody just left me in the dust. So I asked Rinko if she would hang back so we could run across the finish line together. You know what she said? She said yes. I asked Hinako too, but she said no. She said it's because she's in a sports club and she'll get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense, if it's true. The handwriting suddenly turns erratic, but I know the truth. It's because really you don't want to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Hinako trips and falls and breaks all the bones in her body so she can never run again. Damn. Damn. I'm pretty sure Hinako is telling the truth. But maybe she's not. Maybe that's the big reveal at the end of the game. Maybe she's just a complete bitch. I doubt it, though. Right, let's open up the green. So that should allow us to link back up. Ooh. Oh, no. It would have to be you, wouldn't it? That's alright. Oh, god damn it. It would have to be you. At least now we can actually block you from regenerating. We need some sanity back. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Get off me. Jeez. Do not like you at all, buddy. You can suck a cock. Oh man, we just... As soon as you lose that stamina. Okay. Fuck. Now I've got to do all that again. Oh, that is brutal. Alright. See, these things are so trivial in comparison. I say, as it gets a nice little free hit on me. Those big things just, they're just so nasty. Nothing here, no. Okay. Right. Pretty sure we have missed 8 items. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I think we did. I think it was back in that room. It was that yokan thing that we need in here. Items are quite fiddly to find because, you know, you can think you've been pretty thorough, but you can just miss a single, like, visual clue. Oh, and look, there's divine water there as well, which we have not found up until this point, which is interesting. All right. Let's drag your ass out here. Come on. There we go. Want to get close to you. Yep. That'll work. Beautiful. Nice. Happy with that. See, this is the room that's the fuck factor. Because we've got to deal with this little shit. And then back off. That's it. Get that health back. Break her down. Come on. That's alright. That's alright. We can handle that. Nice. Okay, so what we can do here, we're going to hold on to that. Let's pop a bandage for now. Grab you. Oh, we can't grab you. But in that case, you know what we're going to do? We're going to open you up. We are going to take the Higashi. Because that is going to give us unlimited stamina, at least for a while. We're going to wait for you to do that. That's it. And we're just going to stab the ever-loving shit out of you. Get fucked, mate. Those guys are so nasty. Like, if you screw it up, they just wreck you really quickly. Sounds like we've got another nasty get through here. Oh, wow. That's fine. I don't mind those. It's all... Oh. Hey. What? Hey. What is this? You're not supposed to regen in this room. You're not supposed to regen in this room. Or are you another one? That's a little bit naughty, game. This must be a different one. Alright. That's a little bit of a curveball that the game is throwing at us. So it says enemies can't regen in these blue rooms, but it I guess it doesn't mean that it can't spawn fresh enemies in those blue rooms. Well. All right then. That's cool. As long as we know. So, We need the green doors. So we need to investigate this. Let's go check this top room out first. And we need to be incredibly vigilant here. So what is through here? Alright, at least we're somewhat safe here. Sakuko's diary. I hate the dark. It reminds me of all the time that I'm alone. Everybody always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always been by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school, inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. The handwriting here turns erratic and really emotional. I know the truth. I know that what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down at me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. So there's a lot of hate for our girl Hinako. This is kind of unfortunate, really. But we don't know if these are real things that have actually been said by the other girls. Knew it. Fucking knew it. Unfortunately, we're not in a blue room for her either. Oh, first aid kit. First aid kit is really nice, but you know we can't hold another first aid kit, so we'll just use it. Okay. Let's flip this. Open that room. Definitely nothing else to pick up in here, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. That's fine. Right, let's get out of here. So every time we go... Ooh, hello. I kind of want to kill you somewhere where you won't come back. So... that ain't in here either, unfortunately. Can we? Ooh. Oh, god damn it. This inventory sucks. You know, let's use our water. Refill our sanity. I'm not sure we actually need... I'm not sure we need to really come into this room, in all fairness. Yeah. So that looked like it was just kind of like a bonus item, in all fairness. But we do need to creep back into this one. Unfortunately. Now is that... Okay, I don't know if the other one's back up yet. If not... Unless she's... Ah, she might have gone back round the corner. Which would be pretty nice. Right, let's go drop a save. Because we know death can be around every single corner. Especially on this difficulty. One mistake. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Come on. Yeah, literally one mistake and your ass is literally grass. So, drop another save, confirm. Alright. So now... this one is going to get confusing as hell. So we had a bit of a warm-up in the last area, the last side. But this one is going to be a little bit more difficult. So we want the red doors to open up. So let's pop those. Very good. And now that's going to give us access back into this area. So the two green rooms should be open. The two... No, they're not. Alright. So if we open the blue... We need the blue doors open. Which means... Okay. Right. We're going to have to go back around. So that's going to open those. Which means we can come in through here. But that's going to mean that door's now shut. I'm actually quite confused here. But hang on. There's got to be something we're missing out in that main hallway. There has to be. This pissed me off in Resident Evil 4 as well. Right, so we've got the green ones that are not open. So what we could do... So how do we open the green ones? How do we open the green ones then? So we need the whites. Unless there's a sneaky little hidey hole where we can just kind of sneak through. Which it doesn't appear to be. That door is locked. So what? We don't know how to get through that door. I wonder if... So we... Okay. Let's shut these ones back up. These red ones. Let's keep the green ones open. Now, that's going to keep that one locked. That's fine. Let's go back through here. And look. So, that's now locked. So we could switch this one now. And that's going to open this, but it's going to keep that locked. And in theory, yeah, now these are open. Cool. Right, let's get her back out here so we can finish her in this room. Come on then. Oi, 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 oi. Don't make me poke you. Really don't want to poke you out there. Oi. She is not getting the message, apparently. Shit. Is she going to be too smart to be pulled inside? Maybe. Why are we... You know what? That's fine. You can piss off over there then. Fine. Suit yourself.
We made a promise to each other. That we'd be together forever.
Did you now? How's that working out for you? Right. Cool. Ah, great. Come on. I guess these things just do not come into these Blue Lantern rooms, which makes sense, obviously, right? They don't want to get themselves murdered. But doesn't that defeat the issue of these Blue Lantern rooms? Oh, that's going to get annoying. Yep. Right, well, time for you to die. Come on. Let's get you done. That one's dead, yeah. Oh, shit, it's another one of those fucking monkeys over there as well. Okay, another bandage. So, hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Hinako. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real friend, human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend, Hinako, this, she said she'd never, ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? The handwriting here suddenly turns erratic. What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. Do I have to believe her, because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? So I wonder if we did. Yep, we got it. I was just making sure that that enemy was actually dealt with. Alright, so. We've got that bloody monkey thing to fight. And I'm not exactly looking forward to this. There it is. Now, true, we could probably just... Let's try and get its attention. There we go. Definitely want to get this thing dealt with. If we can help it. Come on, dodge. Dodge. That'll do. Out of stamina now. There we are. Okay. Happy with how that went. Could have been a lot worse. And the fact that it died in a blue room, ooh, means it ain't coming back. Right, come on you. Bring your ass to a blue room as well. Nah, she's not quite in the blue room. Don't want to kill her there. Need you to stay dead, please. There we go. Luckily, when they actually enter the blue room, they get stunned for a second, which is really nice. That's going to probably save us at least a couple of times. Now, what's next? Doesn't appear to be too much in here. Guessing there's something around that corner. There is. I can hear you. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's get you finished. So we can actually sit here and think about what we're going to do. Now, save room? Yes! Haha! Save room? Oh, yeah. I mean, I will say one thing. At least the save rooms in this game they're not far apart at all. You know. Let's sell you and you. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, that is a lot. We can almost afford another stamina upgrade, a permanent stamina upgrade. Now let's explore here. There's got to be some more goodies in here. That seemed awfully stingy. I mean, they're blue ballsing us pretty bad if that's all they're going to give us. Having said that, we are sort of running up against inventory limits here. Alright, whatever. That's fine. So, we can fiddle with that. We've got this. Sakako's diary. My family has served as caretakers of Sensugi Shrine for generations. But for the last few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mum and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping Sensugi Shrine will die with his generation. I help out as a milko at the shrine whenever an event is held. I love how dignified the rituals are, and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become the head priest one day. Sakako's dream. It's kind of... looks like we should be able to do something with that, but I guess not. Okay. Oh, we can look in here though. And there's a big old nothing inside. Right, well, okay. Let's open the blue doors. Seems like that's the only thing we've got left to do here. Pop a save. Gotta keep saving it. This game doesn't appear to be keeping tabs on how many times we've saved. At least... ooh! It's not showing us. Nice. I'll take that. Come on. There we go. There's another one spawning outside. These things, considering, allegedly, they don't respawn. There seems to be a lot of them coming back. I'm not buying the fact that these things do not regenerate. Maybe it just means they don't regenerate here in this room, but they regenerate elsewhere. That's what I'm taking away from this. Because, ooh. This looks fancy.
Hinako, you came for me. I'm scared. Please get me out of here.
This is either going to be a puzzle or a boss. Right. Sheet of fine paper. Two must face each other as one to pray for their mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to the level height as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. When the shading of light shall you condemn Oh, with the shade. Yeah, that's a weird sentence. With the shading of light, you shall condemn the past to the dark. The monster generator, yeah. Blue wizard needs food badly. Oh. Yeah. I'm guessing we need to match these guys' height. Oh. Was that it? Can't interact with them anymore. Oh, they're open now. Wait. Is there some... Ah, hello. Restraint lampshade. Oh, shit. Fucking adverts, man. So, a lampshade found near Sakako's cell. The design resembles something tangling. So we found a lampshade. And a talon lampshade. Sharp talons. Okay. Do we now... Where was her dream? It was in that room, I think. Oh. Ah, hello.
What are you doing?
I guess we don't...
No! I don't want to be alone!
I guess we didn't really get the choice. What to put.
Hinako! Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone! Wait! Please don't go! We promised to stick together! You traitor!
Yeah, but she did start saying some nasty things behind her back. Yeah. Where's my 500 yen? I'd imagine 500 yen was probably quite a lot back in the 60s. So the white rabbit. So we've kind of screwed over like two of our friends. Well, I mean, they weren't really our friends though. They were pretty nasty characters. At least behind our back. Which of course is the worst way to be. Right. Let's get out of here. So we've got another key in hand. Find a way to open the door. Oh, I don't know. Like that. There we go. Let's keep going. Forward onto dawn. Ah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Parker. Guess this is the last time I get to call you that. Huh? I worked my butt off on that kanji test so we could get this. Remember?
I'm guessing boss time. Okay.
That's weird. Where did it go?
So we're missing some items.
Not a big deal. That's just my partner. I need to know what your final decision is.
Final decision. Sheet of fine paper. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbour regrets in their hearts. So we need to put all of our past items here for our adventures with Shu.
My most prized possession. I wouldn't let anyone other than you touch it.
So they're the guns. I wonder if they made those guns or if they bought them. Kind of looks like a kid's toy.
I had a truckload of these notebooks. I filled up my entire closet.
Okay. So, return what is lost. Return what is lost. So there's 2 items that have been lost by the look of things. But what may they be? Right. The medicine cabinet from Shu's place. So, another bandage. Why do I get the feeling that we've got to fight Shu? Great. Or possibly Rinko. Oh, son of a... That was a bit naughty. Ah, fuck. You know what? Kill me. Kill me. Get it over with. Yeah, unfortunately, this weapon's not great in these corridors because it just gets caught on all the walls. So, let's switch over.
That's weird. Where did it go? Not a big deal.
Okay.
That's just what it means. Forget. I had a truckload of these notebooks. I filled up my entire closet.
Alright. Now we've examined everything. Return what is lost. Is that everything examined?
My most prized possession.
Right, I think that's everything examined. We can now
Other than you.
save the game. Right, I might... slowly restores health. No, we'll hold on to that for now. Right, let's save. So if we die again, we don't have to do all that again.
Partner, I need to know what your final decision is.
So do I. I have no idea what my final decision is. Not yet. But we do know this dick is going to drop on our heads. I say that, but you can't even see the thing. There we go. That's a bit naughty. Can't even see it up there. Oof. Does this not stun them? Does that knife not stun them? It should do. We used it to stun enemies before.
Partner, I need to know
That's a bit odd.
what your decision is.
Right, let's grab the bandage. Right, so there is Come on, you. Yes, it does. Not sure why it didn't that time. Bizarre. But whatever. So what's in here? Oh. Useless items. Cool. Okay. We could really use a blue lantern. But I don't think we're going to get one. And also, we're out of inventory space anyway. So what is up through there? Some more tea. Oh. So each tea takes up its own entire space. Ooh, that's expensive. I guess we're just going to leave it there then. Let's see what's around the corner here. Now I know. Yep, she's right there. No problem. What are you hiding, my dear? What are you hiding? Oh. A drawing of young Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. Wow, like the kids, they really hated Hinako for some reason. They can't all have been jealous of her, unless there's some kind of element of paranoia to this, which maybe there is. But it seems a bit odd. Ah, there's another door there. It seems a bit odd that every single one of these kids hated Hinako. But, whatever. Them's the breaks, I guess. Now we know there's an enemy hiding around this corner. We saw them. There you are. Get out of here. It's quite enough of your nonsense. Oh, interesting. Ah, oh yes. Yes. Just what we wanted. Divine. We're going to have to come back through here and just go on a looting run. Look. The scent of herbs is overpowering. I guess Rebecca has been here mixing up. Like, do they really expect you to just be able to carry all this stuff? Oh my god, look at it all. There's too many items that we're leaving here. Right, let's go back. I don't want to risk not being able to come back here. So let's go all the bloody way back, because we need as much stuff as we can possibly get our whole hands on. Ah, we can't. Ah, jeez, dude. Really? Even though I dodged past you. Well, I mean, I suppose silver linings and all that. That does mean that we can use a healing item. So there is that. No, Hinako, you know by now that it is not dead. Like, not even close. It is going to continuously reanimate. Oh, God damn it. We just can't pick these up. We just have to accept that we're gonna miss so many items here. Thanks, game. That's really frustrating. Ooh. That doesn't look good. That's pretty horrific. It kind of looks like an enemy from Resident Evil 6. Actually. Defeat the monsters. I mean, we're trying. Oh, great. Oh, lovely. Right, well. Now. Let's use our big stabby stab. Ooh. So, note to self. We can get stuck by this thing. Oh. It will get us caught in corners. That's worth knowing. And you really don't want to run out of stamina around this thing. Right, let's just... Oh. Oh. We did yeah, you were right. We did find the monster generator. Alright. Literally. Okay. So, this thing is going to be spawning loads of little shitty bastards whilst we try to kill it. Luckily, we've just got to keep moving. I assume, anyway. Ooh. So that's a double. So that's going to move twice. Oof. Now, is it worth just going for these little stabs? Guess possibly is. Just go for these little stabs. Right, can we destroy that before it opens up, I wonder? It's just not worth it. Not worth it. I don't really want to waste any time dealing with that little thing. But you might have to, in all fairness. Yeah, because otherwise we're just going to run the risk of getting completely overwhelmed. Out of stamina. Ooh, what's it doing now? Don't like that. Come on, you. See if we can take you. Oh, I think we hit them both there, which is nice. Ooh, yeah, it does a double attack there. And now it's going to do the gob of doom. Right, out of stamina. Ooh. Ooh. So it does have an attack which we can... It does have an attack that we can counter. We're not getting any kind of health... Oh! I was just about to complain that we don't have any kind of health bar for it. And then I guess we don't need one. So I guess that wasn't technically a boss. Technically. Hey, I guess that's the monster generator done with though. At least one of them. Is there no items in here at all? Doesn't look like it. A little bit stingy. Ooh, red capsule. Gee, thanks, game. Just what I always wanted. Is that really all that's here? Ah. Right. So we can go straight up there now, and I guess straight to where we came from. I can't believe that's the only item that's here. You stingy bastards. Yeah, the game is super generous with its items, isn't it? Like, gee, I know we're playing it on hard. I know that, but come on. Like, there are times where you're tripping over items and, you know, you could almost say you're getting too many. And then you get massive stretches of the game where you just get nothing. I mean, to be... Ooh, no. No. To be fair, we have had a few stretches where we just haven't been able to pick up everything anyway. Like, we've left so many items here that we haven't been able to pick up, which is just... It just gives you blue balls, man. Like, Silent Hill, apart from Silent Hill 4, never had an inventory limit before. And Silent Hill's never needed an inventory limit before. Ah, Brainiac Hero comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Ah, yep, sounds about. The fuck did you come from? Oi! What's all this about? I don't think so. That is pure nonsense. Really? Wait a minute, what is going on here? Endlessly respawning enemies? Alright, whatever. Now, as much as I really would like... Oh, no, bad one. Bad one. Rookie error on my part there. You're not gonna die, Hinako. Well, yeah, you are, but not yet. Right, let's neck that. Now, before we get out of here, we should have opened up at least some slots that we can go and get some of those leftover items. No, we can't, because we can't even go back. Oh, God. You know, some of these developers have a real funny idea. You know, what makes a gripping survival horror. You know, this game isn't bad. It's pretty good, actually. But it's just because Resident Evil did something and a few other survival horror games did something doesn't mean that this game has to emulate it as well. Like this stupid inventory system. Like,
Tell how you really feel, partner.
I feel great, especially considering we have no item box. Even Kronos had an item box, and that had a lot of problems, but it had an item box.
I wanted. It's alright. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect my partner's choice.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. Soon as I could. I'm so very sorry for what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your pardon for forcing this pain upon you. Onward.
Shoo. Ringo?
So that was interesting. So the blue fox, or the fox guy, he literally did just get us to kill our friends. I mean, it wasn't real. It was in the realm of Silent Hill. But I still don't know what I think about him. I mean, he's obviously doing it for a reason. I like to think he's doing it for the right reasons, but we shall see. So, my father, when I first learned of the term patriarchal husband, and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, it was the first person, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning. But if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mum, he throws things around, and even hits us. Oh, shit. We haven't read these. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everybody else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in the house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Eesh. Yeah, we've read about her. So, Sakako. One of my friends, she's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. That does keep coming up. Her father is the head priest of the Sensugi shrine. Obviously butchered that. In town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Milko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. Sakako is very much in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakako, there has been quite the supernatural disturbance around the town. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their followers stolen from them, and now they're out for revenge or whatnot. That's interesting. I think Sakako may have read one too many of those bizarre comics. Lately, she'll be laughing all happily one moment and then turn deadly serious and spout off some weird nonsense the next. It's just, this is what religious people do, to be fair. Just nod and agree. Apparently, she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but kind of creeped me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Let her be her, man. So, Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've always... Hang on, we have read these, but they weren't coloured in like this before. Yeah, because he's always been really... Yeah. Yeah, the inflexible blah, blah, blah. Fox Mask. I don't think we've read Fox Mask. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel like I have yet to see his true self, such as refined. Unless the second page is new. That could be it. There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp, as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. Yeah, I think it's these second pages. Yeah, I think you're right. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. Oh. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I'll be happy. That sounds a little bit like manipulation and control, but let's see. We'll give it a go, you know. Let's not judge him yet. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Oh, we all know somebody like that. Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that have ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future. But even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Rinko is always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I've heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear people apart, even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. Interesting. Shu's always had vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, a Matsusuke farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Hey, he doesn't want to be a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwas were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs that seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led him to learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacists, and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. Ah, hey Thor. Should have some monster lore. We should do. Sakako is very much in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some... Yeah, we've just read that one. Still don't have anything for Juniko. Still don't have anything for Mum. Oh, we've got some more. We've read all of that. So, monsters. We do have more. How are you doing, buddy? How's it going, Thor? A particularly suspicious monster that walks around on all fours. Greedily staring eyes. The greasy palms. The disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. So that's, yeah, Fogtown. We've fought those. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seemed to be searching for me by the sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. Those things suck. I really hate these things. Like, trying to get... If you can counter it, it's finished. You can just wipe it out. But getting that counter off is rough. A monster that poses sharp blades for legs. Did someone sever both of its legs and replace them with such disturbing things so it couldn't go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? It's a shame it doesn't tell you the monster's names. That would be cool. A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Yeah, we've read that one. That was the weird mass of tits. That's what I'm assuming this thing is. Just, envision a barrel full of tits just spilt. Reminds me of an enemy from Resident Evil 6. A monster covered in swollen, skin-crawling mounds. Each one pulses as it spawns more and more horrors. What vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. Yeah. A monster in the form of Miko, or Shrine Maiden. Sounds just like Sakako. It swings around a spiked mace in a chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakako? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? I guess we don't know. A moving scarecrow. Or at least a monster that pretends to be a scarecrow. It's dressed in old clothes and looks like a crucified corpse from far away. Contrary to its name, it scares more kids off than crows. A giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with a maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. That thing's annoying. I actually thought that was a boss, but it just... We've seen too many of them for it to just be a boss. This is the new thing, yeah. Okay, so we're all up to date with our monsters because we've read those before. Alright, so now we're back into the I hate to say the real world. We're back in Fogtown. Before we do anything, let's go drop a save. Now we're back in Fogtown.
Where did those two go?
Looks like they left you behind again. They like to do that. Alright, let's drop a save. Let's enshrine. So we've basically sold everything. Oh, we did get a... So, we've got Emma. Or Ema, however you say that. So we can upgrade our stamina, but we've actually got a hell of a lot of stamina at the moment. So I might save a little bit more and try and get another Amori slot. Health isn't super important. It doesn't seem to be, because like the object of this game is to, you know, not get hit. Sanity is important, but we seem to have at least a somewhat decent amount of sanity. I never really feel like sanity is ever a limiting factor. Stamina, it always is. And it would be nice just to be able to hold some more charms. Anywho, let's get out of here.
How come? Shoot. Plans to meet up. At your place, right?
Uh-oh. Is this another running section?
There's just too many.
Ooh. The hell was that? Did that literally save us? Kind of get the feeling that whatever the hell that was actually saved us. Like, knocked the tree down. I've also noticed that for some reason my frame rate counter has decided to not show up. I think that's because we had an update. There we go. Yeah, the game did the running for me that time,
Things still chasing me.
which I'm glad about, because that was...
Well, maybe they had to get away from that thing.
Yeah, I'm glad, because the Crash Bandicoot running towards the camera kind of thing doesn't really fit this game, if I'm being honest. Ooh, chocolate bar. We can give that to the Jesus Patrol. Give that to the little God Squad monkeys.
Maybe they had no choice but to go on without me. That has to be it.
Oh, I don't think so. I think we're kind of being left behind. There's something going on here, obviously, right? It's Silent Hill. There's always something a little bit weird going on. But it does appear that everybody seems to think that we're some kind of traitor. And everybody's either jealous or talking about us behind our back. Now, is that actually what's happening? Or is that just what's in her head in the other world? I don't know. That's what we're hopefully going to find out. But there's definitely something. And the fact that our best friends keep leaving us behind and buggering off without us. Yeah, they might be dead now in the fog world. That is also definitely a possibility. Strange note. I'm sorry. Something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready and wait for you.
They leave this behind?
I don't know, dude. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of that and let's get rid of that. That will give us another hundo. That'll do. Really wish we could sell the repair kits. Because they really are just eating up inventory space. So, what is that way? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Ooh, what is that? A yokan. Oh. We know what we can do with the yokan. We can give it to the God Squad. It's only worth 30, but whatever. Better than nothing. Oh, there's something gribbly up there. Which we are not going to worry about right now. Hopefully it stays away. If not, we'll give it a lump around the head with our pipe. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Ah. Just what I always wanted, an empty box. Seems to be too many of those in this game. Ooh, dried carcass. Very nice. Again, hello. Was that really necessary? Ooh. You know what? I don't think you're worth my time. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're just going to leave the standard enemies.
Not now.
We really gonna... Well, I think we're going to have to take her on, to be honest. Nope. Come on. There we go. Let's give her a few little taps around the head. I've forgotten where. There we go. I keep thinking that they've got the same counterpoint as the ones in the other world, but they don't. Which is really annoying. They look like the same enemies, but they're not. No, we don't want to draw one of those. Oh, we're so close now. So close. Oh, 450 left to get. Ah, 450. And we don't really have anything to sell. That's all right. That's fine. I'm sure we'll find a couple of chocolate bars or so later. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep staying the course.
The mountains than I do.
Yeah, I don't think all these monsters were here when Shu used to walk. Oh no, not one of you. All right, we've got a decent amount of stamina though, so we ooh, hello. Oh, fuck yeah. It's not the easiest weapon to wield due to how heavy it is, but it's reliable. Oh, I guess.
Just what I needed.
An axe. Oh, me likey. Right, let's go find something's face to give a butt crack to. Wherever that thing's run off to. Okay, so... You know that little bastard is skulking around here somewhere. See what I mean? So many empty boxes here in this game. I guess that's got to be down to the difficulty, surely. Like, if we were playing on normal or easy, I bet there would be a lot... But then saying that, if we were finding more items, we wouldn't be able to pick them up anyway, so... I guess it's a moot point. Ah, who wants to be the first test for my axe? Well, I guess either of you can be. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Let's wait for it. No, that was not what we wanted at all. The lock-on system is not as good as you want it to be, that's for sure. Right, if they're going to stay over there, they can stay over there. That's fine. Ooh. Bandage. We'll have that. Right, where the fuck is that? That thing is over there. Ooh. So that's where we need to go. Which is cool, but what's up here? Get away from me. Anything. Doesn't look like it. Right, so we need to aggro these things way over here. Not gonna happen though, is it? Oh, look at that little fucker up there as well. Yeah, you can fuck off, mate. Ooh. Ooh, this is juicy. Why have they stopped? We haven't seen them do that before. This is strange behavior. Yeah, seriously, they have literally just stopped. You know what? Let's get rid of you. Come on. Yeah, you're finished. Ooh, antique comb. Holy shit, I'm glad I hung around. Alright then. You. Right, you little cunt. How are we going to get past you? Because I don't think we can just slip past and go through the opening. Ah, you see, with these heavier weapons, you can't move. They're glitching. Yeah, I don't know if they are glitching. Nope, nope. Chris, what are you doing? You're luring me into a false sense of security. Oof. Really would have liked to have taken the opportunity to stab you in the face there. Right, quick little stab. Yeah. Oh, there goes the knife. Yep, there goes the knife. Everything's a bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature. That was not ideal. Okay, now these things are far away. Can we get through here? Probably not. Come on, Hinako. Muscles. There we are. Oh, shit. Oh, no. That was not the saving grace I thought it was going to be. Ha-ha. Fuck you guys. We're out. Alright, that works. Good lord. Well,
Leave your partner like this, Shu.
I'm sure he had his reasons. Well, that was very nearly brown trouser time. Running like Dr. Zoidberg, yeah. We still have that other thing that's following us around. Which is fine. I mean, if he just wants to creep from afar, I mean, that's up to him. Doesn't really affect me either way. But you know... Ooh. Oh, what's that there? Is that a nice little secret? A Brucey bonus? My cat is singing me the song of his people. No, but I'm guessing we can somehow go the other way and come through there. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So let's keep going for now. What's this about? Ooh. We can sell that. It's not that useful, to be honest. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, we can definitely get behind here somehow. Ah. Okay. Half expected an enemy to jump out at us there. Oh, those cats are always hungry. Just waiting for that. The jig was up, my friend. I saw my health. Ooh, dear. This is going to get worse before it gets better. Ow. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I saw my health bar appear, so I kind of knew you were imminently on the way. Well, she had the wobbly leg, didn't she? Right, let's pop a bandage. That was not exactly ideal, but whatever. Ooh, nice. Not nice, because we can't carry it. Oh. Well, I mean, at least this game definitely has, without a doubt, the worst inventory we've ever had in a Silent Hill game. I mean, at least it's got that going for it. I knew it. I knew I heard one behind me. Ooh, what's with the stuttering? Oh my god. Yep. I forget. When you get your items up, or when you're in your inventory, it doesn't pause the game. Because why would it? Oh, we're dead. Oh, shit. Pretty sure we survived that. I think those ones that have got the flowers on, I think they're actually stronger and tougher than the ones that aren't, like, encrusted with all that shit. Oh, hi, you're up there now. I mean, dude, feel free to come down and introduce yourself. I mean, don't leave us hanging. Ooh. So here's the thing. Do we pick up this? I mean, this is a pretty shit item. And of course, it's not on our quick bar. I absolutely despise the item and inventory system in this game. It is awful. Well, this is Unreal Engine 5, so you know it's going to be dog shit straight off the rip. Yeah, I mean, if it's Unreal 5, you're fucked before you even start, really. Like, Epic is single-handedly responsible for destroying an entire generation of games. Because there is only Unreal Engine. Right, a toolkit. Why don't you just give me a big lump of dog shit? I mean, it's the same thing. Oh, I've got 4 of these things now. What can we repair? I mean, we're just going to repair something just to use an item up. We're just going to drink that as well, just to use it out of our inventory. I mean, look, if you're going to give, like, the player such a painfully strict inventory, that's fine. I think it's shit, but that's fine. But you have to give the player an item box. I mean, I guess this game can say, yeah, well, you have the opportunity to sell the items you don't want. But you can't sell all of the items that you don't want. Only half of the items in the game, at best, can be sold. Well, it's an interesting situation going on with the PC market because, you know, you've got these games that have these huge textures that use Unreal and all that stuff, but then you have to, you have to have so much video memory on your graphics card these days. Like 12 gigs of video memory these days is like the absolute bare minimum that you realistically need. Even at 1080p, like an 8 gigabyte graphics card is not sufficient for modern like AAA games. But if you want any more than 8 gigs of video memory, you have to stump up some money. And I mean, I think it's outrageous. Like, because I've got a 4080. You know, I bought it when it first came out. And I still, to this day, cannot believe that I spent £2,000 on a graphics card. It should... Dude, like, I have no words for how expensive shit is these days. It's just unrealistic. And that's not even the top end one either. It wasn't even the 4090. Like, 4090, fucking forget it when it came out. Unreal. Right, let's try and sneak past. Right, you are a bit of a problem, but I don't think we need to go down there. No. Hello. And the thing is, when you spend so much money on a PC component, you do have some expectations for the sort of performance that you're going to get. And playing Dead Space, the Dead Space remake, unacceptable. What was the other one that was absolute dog shit? Callisto Protocol. Silent Hill 2 remake still stutters terribly. A PC would cost like $6,000. I mean, yeah, there is that, I suppose. And that was $6,000 in their money as well. But PC gaming is getting to the point now where it is just getting, it's too expensive to justify. I mean, everything is. Like, games consoles now are just so expensive as well. Everything is getting expensive. You know, there was like a golden age when the 360 and the PS3 were kind of just over halfway of their lives. You know, they're about 4 years old. And PC gaming was just in its golden age. Like, parts were really affordable. The performance was great. Most games, not all, most games were really well optimized. You had really good performance. And, you know, things were looking good. And then over the last 5 years or so, PC gaming has just taken a nosedive into absolute shit town. Anyway, research notes. Okay, so I've learned from reading exotic herbology that Kakura Makakura is made by grinding up the seeds of the Hakaku, some kind of fucking plant, an extraordinarily rare herb. It's notoriously difficult to cultivate as it requires a very specific environment in which to grow. Rarely found in the wild, this precious medical herb is so prized that it has earned itself the title Flower of the Gods. According to folklore, the herb can give one the ability to converse with gods, visit their lands, and even awaken dormant powers with the manifold divine experiences. This herb is rumored to provide. It's no surprise that numerous legends talk of kings journeying to find it under the beliefs that it holds the key to immortality. When ground, its seeds are said to smell of peaches. Interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how much the next gen consoles are going to cost. I mean, I can see them being 800. If they're any less than 800 out the gate, I'll be surprised. And if it's silly money, might end up being the first Xbox that I don't buy. I always like having a console, you know. I love my PC. PC's always the main platform. But I do like having a games console as well as backup. But I think they're going to be very hard sells. Speaking of which, I've just bought another original Xbox. Because, hey, guess what? My two have stopped working. I blew the dust off them a couple of weeks ago because I was going to do a video on a game, and I can't actually remember what the game was. And they both had different faults. Oh, hi. One keeps power cycling, and one turns on, but it's a black screen. So, I've gone to a company called Retro 6. Or should I say I haven't gone to a company called Retro 6, but I've bought one that's been built by them. You know, there is a lot of enemies here for a Silent Hill game.
Did I finally make it out?
I think we did finally make it out. However, another 2 toolkits back to back. Like, toolkits have been very rare. We've literally found maybe 5 of them throughout the entire game. And then 2 toolkits back to back. I mean, the Xbox 360s that I have are literally rock solid. I've got a modded one. And they're not the original gen ones either that died, like, just by looking at them. I had 13 Xbox 360s back when they first came out. And a couple of those, not even kidding, literally straight out the box, dead. Right, so we can go down there. But I've had some really bad luck with original Xboxes, unfortunately. I locked our sanctuary to protect it, but don't you worry because I have the key. I'll be waiting for you at the mountain refuge. I won't let anybody or anything hurt you anymore. I'll protect you until the end of time itself. I'll stay by your side until death do us part. That doesn't sound like Shu.
The shed. They might be in there.
That does not sound like Shu. Won't open without a key. Yeah, see, I would love to get a modded PS2. I know it's quite easy to do yourself now because things have got a lot easier, but I just don't have the affinity for the PS2. And the lucky thing with the PS2 as well is because it's emulated so well, it's kind of a moot point. Original Xbox emulation, although it's coming on, it's not there yet. It's not good enough. Because there's some... Oh, that's what I wanted to play. Oh, we're stuttering like hell now. It's like 16 gigs of VRAM isn't enough or something. I wanted to play Toe Jam and Earl. So I tried both my Xboxes. They both had different faults. Could be something simple. Could be something easy to fix, but I just don't care. I'd rather sell them as spares and repairs. So I fired up some Xbox emulation, and it's too slow and it's too stuttery. Like, it's getting better, but it's not really there. And like when it comes to like PlayStation 1, Like, PlayStation 1 emulation is so good now. And so is PlayStation 2 emulation. And I hear PlayStation 3 emulation is getting good too. Oop. We've got no stamina left. No stamina left. I've got 2 PS2s. But the thing is, like I say, I would never use them. I know I would never use them. And I've bought a new Xbox wireless controller. It's made by a company called Retro Fighters. And it's a really nice modern controller. Very similar to the modern Xbox controller. And it's wireless and everything. And so I was like quite excited about that. I was like, oh, sweet, nice. Blah, 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 blah. Hook it all up, connect it all up, and let's go. And I was like, I took one Xbox off the shelf, dead. Like, oh, that's annoying. Oh, well. Luckily, I got another one. Plug that in. Boot looping. And that is the trouble with these old consoles. That is why emulation will always be king. Because all these old consoles, every single one of them is going to die.
Shed. They might be in there.
But yeah, there's loads of games on the OG Xbox. But this new one that I've bought, it's had all of the capacitors replaced. It's got a RAM mod on it as well. So it's actually got twice the RAM. It's 128 megs of RAM, which means nothing for games. But if you're doing modding and emulation and things on it, which doesn't really interest me, it's got that on it. It's also got a Xenium? Yeah, Xenium boot mod chip in it, which is really new, really good. It's the latest one. It only came out last year, I think. It's also got a Make Megahertz HDMI port on it, so it doesn't have the old port anymore. So it's actually got a new HDMI chip in it that upscales everything to 1080p. Which, well, not 1080p, but upscales everything to 720p, I think. Which is what the original Xbox actually can display for most games. So I'm very much looking forward to trying that. Because I spent a lot of money on a new HDMI box from an Italian company a few years back. But I don't need that anymore. And that's the other thing, like collecting retro consoles and trying to keep them up to date so you can still use them and recording them. It gets so expensive. That's why just emulation. Strange note, the view is great, isn't it? I've always wanted to see it with you. You're probably all right if you've made it this far. But just to be sure, you're not being followed by anyone, right? This is our own private sanctuary. We don't need anyone else. So I've got a couple of thoughts about these notes. Maybe Shu isn't leaving them for us. Maybe Rinko was leaving them for Shu. Or maybe, because I'm pretty sure earlier on in the game, we had, like, somebody was creeping over Hinako in the background. I wonder if it's to do with that. But it looks like somebody's murdered their way through there. Yeah, and repairing them is really expensive. So this company called Retro 6, when both my Xboxes had died, I was like, okay, I'll get hold of them. It's a UK-based company. They are amazing. But to have it recapped, deep cleaned, modded, and fixed, it's like £400. And if you want it with the HDMI mod as well, and the latest mods, the latest mod chip, the HDMI expansion, all that shit, you're looking at like 600 quid, and it's like, it's fucking original Xbox, man. It's just, this is crazy. It's just, yeah, unbelievable, and it sucks. And this is why, even though I've got 2 dead Xbox originals there, I don't want to throw them away because they're getting rare, you know? So I'd rather sell them for spares and repairs for anybody that might be able to do something with them. I mean, PS2s, I mean, there's millions of those. Millions and millions and millions of those. But things like the Nintendo Wii U, original Xbox, consoles like the Dreamcast, consoles like that, they didn't make many to begin with. I was waiting for this. Ooh. Ooh, another Emma. Nice. Well, this became interesting. Vectrex Mini when? I knew my friends had a Vectrex. I never saw it working, but he had it upstairs in his attic. But the days of me wanting to collect every single console and all this other stuff, that's long gone. I collect Xboxes now. Everyone does Nintendo. Everyone does PlayStation. I'm just going to keep with my Xboxes.
Ringo?
Literally coming out of the trees. And the Xbox was always the system, like once Sega folded, Xbox was the console that I really got attached to. So that's the path that I've gone down. Ooh. Hello. Hey, not today, buddy. Yes. Yes, I see you. Go on. Little bugger. Right. Oh, you've got a Vectrex. You know, I've always wanted to have a go on a Vectrex. There's such a cool little story behind them as well. Metal gate key. There we go. You've come such a long way. You're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that here. Welcome to our sanctuary. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. See, this is, yeah, this is the creeper that we heard about earlier. This isn't Shu leaving these messages. No way. So what can we enshrine? We've got the comb. We get. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. Yeah, no. Oh, hello. I know at one. Oh, about. Oh, jeez, dude. Really? You're just gonna spring out on me like that, huh? Oh. And I can't dodge because I'm stuck in a corner. Out of stamina. You know what? We're gonna have to try and take this thing out, I think. If we can. Don't really want to fight it, to be honest. Dodge, dodge. Why is it so slow? There we go. See, should have comboed it there. The thing is, fighting it here, you're just getting camera glitching all over the place. Which really isn't helping matters. If I'm honest. Right, we really need to pop a bandage. Right, you know what? Come on, move. I think we're gonna die, to be honest. Okay, that could have been worse. I don't know how that could have been worse because we used a lot of stuff, but it could have been. Oh, that was expensive, dude.
Need to treat my wounds.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. You know what? That was way too expensive. No way. See if we can reload that. On the easier difficulties, you probably could get away with that, but eesh. Oh, the Magnavox Odyssey. That was like the original game console, wasn't it? Right, we can't really fight this thing around here because we're just getting blocked by all the scenery and everything. Right, so it's when it does that bear hug thing, that's when we got to try and get it. And when it does that, it kind of goes a bit quiet. I don't know why this axe works differently. Because this axe doesn't just attack. There we go. There we go. Drop the fucking hammer on it. Okay. What? How do you attack with... I don't understand how this weapon works. Right, we need to practice with this axe. Because all other weapons, when you push the attack button, they attack. Right? Heavy, light. Heavy, light. These heavy weapons don't work like that. So that is just a very slow standard attack. Ooh, I don't know about these heavy weapons. I don't know about those. Oof. I'm sure they're very powerful like we saw there, but they just... Oh, a crowbar. It's a bit short, but it's also tough and potentially deadly. Yeah, we'll take the crowbar. Don't know about that. I don't know. Right, let's sell you. Yeah, that axe, that was not good.
Why would someone put this here?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that is a sellable weapon. A sellable weapon? A sellable item. Yeah, it's an offering. So we should be able to now. This should put us up over 3,000. It's over 9,000. Oh wow, yeah, 5,500 for that. Okay, so now I know this is potentially silly, so we're gonna save it first. Let's pray and increase the Amamori slots. Oh god, I hope this isn't a massive waste. Oh, you cannot increase them any further. Unless you can't increase them any further until you're in New Game Plus? Because I know you can have up to 5 of these. Or is it 6? Something like that, but maybe they're locked behind New Game Plus. Increase max stamina. Decrease enemy line of sight. So we've already got those 2. Greatly decreases focus charging time. That could be nice. When using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by a normal attack. That's actually quite nice. Increases max health, could be alright. Slightly restores health upon picking up food items. So I guess just picking them up and adding them to your inventory gives you some health back. That's interesting. Greatly decreases the damage taken whilst dodging. Surely you shouldn't take any damage when dodging. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. How do you know if a weapon has high durability? Decreases enemy line of sight. Okay. Maybe focus charging time? Or even, unless it means, because I might be getting confused with perfect dodging when time slows down. Yeah, let's look at the weapon item descriptions. I wonder if it mentions anything to do with their... A rusty but sturdy steel pipe has a... durability high, durability medium, durability high. Ah... Okay. So in that case, we can actually use that. Because that's going to make our pipe more powerful. And the pipe is like the base weapon of the game. Like, we found more pipes than anything else. I'm sort of curious to see how much that increases the damage by. I would say that is a noticeable increase in damage. Yes. Because it felt like our weapons just don't really do much, but that took her out in 3 KOs. Or 3 hits, I should say. Yeah, that's much better. And you're not wasting all that durability. Which is nice. Right. Sort of tempted to go back and look for some items that we've missed, but I don't think we really have missed anything. Not really, but we've... Oh. Well, we have to go back. Okay, then. Alright, well, if we have to go back, then...
No.
Ah. The red weed. No. Oh, we got a running section. The red weed cometh. War of the Worlds all over again. Oh, hi. I mean, I guess we can take a detour up this way. So we still don't know what the hell that... Ooh. Not today, fuckers. Uh-oh, we're out of stamina. Oh, God. Even with all these stamina buffs, it still doesn't really last that long. Oh, red capsule. Haha, I guess we did leave something behind. Fuck you, Satan. Can we... guess... Just gonna run this way. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good. And we're out of health. There we go. Or stamina, I should say. Kiss my ass. We made it. Hmm.
Is it gone? I need a break.
You need a break? You just had a little nap earlier. Ooh. Ooh, at least it's giving us some decent items now. A decent amount of items. Ooh. Shit. No, I guess it's not gone. That's wonderful. And we got the big tubby bastard in the way. I bet there was some good items behind him as well. Oh, hi guys. Oh my. See you later. Not great. Is that a Torii gate? Yeah. Stopped by a Torii gate. See, I know stuff about Japanese stuff.
Is it finally over?
More red capsules. Does that mean we can go back down here now and explore? Because I'm pretty sure there's probably some goodies.
That's stuff from before. Where did it go?
We don't care where it went, Hinako. We're just glad that it's gone. Right, hopefully there'll be some goodies. I mean, I guess there might not be goodies as well. Right, well, let's go to Shu's house. Hopefully he's a bit less stingy with the goods. I'm hoping we're going to keep these inventory expansions going. Although, from what I can remember, it's been ages since I looked it up, but I think there's either 5 or 6 inventory expansions. And I know at least 2, possibly 3 of them can only be got in New Game Plus. Which again, it's just annoying, man. Let's get... Actually, how much health do we have? Ooh. Let's... Okay, let's use you. Because it's only worth 10 anyway, so we might as well burn through it. Did we save it? I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay. Oh my. What do we have here?
Is this Sakuko's old shrine? I heard it used to do very well, but that people stopped visiting it after the fire.
The fire? We haven't heard anything about a fire. We heard about the shrine. But I don't think we've heard any talk about fire. Divine water. I mean, seems reasonable. Pretty sure that's the sort of thing that you'd find at a shrine. Dried carcass. Yeah, check the journal. Oh, we still got some stuff about middle school as well. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school, to me, was like a stage between a tadpole and a frog. It's so Japanese. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Yeah. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights, and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we were entered, middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did. It just felt like our world changed in a snap. Boys and girls used to think of one as another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other. But now, middle school, what a silly concept, right? It suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same. But for someone like me, who really couldn't care less about what other people think, it's not the case. Ah, coming of age story. The Forgotten Shrine. I heard once that there was a shrine in shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. Shu told me back then that there's a treasure at the roots of the divine tree or something. Sakako once told me that this place is where the real Senshugi Shrine is. And the general store. Might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it a candy store because of half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up here, though we usually just sit outside and chat. Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. It wasn't just us playing. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings whilst eating candy. There was more to that, wasn't there? No. Alright. God, this fucking inventory sucks. Ugh. Right, let's go back, sell the bloody water, to come back up, to pick up that, to come back, to sell it. Just... God damn it. Game developers, man. Fucking shit. Game design. It's just so annoying that Silent Hill never had an inventory system before. But now, because it's not survival horror if you have an unlimited inventory. Allegedly. Now, where was that? Yeah, middle school's a pretty weird concept, isn't it? Like, so there's like another school between elementary and high school? What bullshit is this? Right, now we might actually have enough prey points to increase something. Probably still want to increase stamina, though. Maybe health might be a good idea. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, there's only so much time you want to spend in education. I mean, like, kids these days completely miss out on being kids. And it is important. You remember middle school? I never had middle school. But then I was just, you know, labelled thick and done with it thrown to the wolves, like, you know. It's like, oh, this kid's retarded. Just, you know, what will be, will be. As soon as you were 10, right to secondary school. Mate, when I had assessments in school, they were just like, pack it up, guys. This kid's got no future, got nothing. He's done. Take him behind the bike sheds and put a bullet in his head.
Leads here.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure there were some retards before me, but oof, I was.
Shu, partner, it's me.
I was breaking all kinds of records. But hey, man, we had video games. Just be a guy with a living. I mean, that's a pretty low bar, but yeah. That looks cool. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I sure showed them. Ever the optimist. To be fair, I've got a lot further than I actually thought I would. So I guess there's that, you know. And I ended up relatively content. They're giving us a lot of red capsules here. I don't like that. Front door keys to Shu's house. The key to Shu's house looks like it's been left there, stained with dirt from Shu's long day growing herbs. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried to pinpoint their root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from her poor relationship with her father. In other words, she is suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kuditsu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always said, you can greatly improve the flow of somebody's chi just by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders. But the truth is that it wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear out all of her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as her partner, right?
Shu. I guess I'll wait for the two of them inside the house.
We had the unit class in our secondary for the right spurgs and drawers. I was in a couple. Me too, brother. I wasn't in all of the retard classes, but I was in a couple. I forget which ones now. I'm trying to think. What was I in the retard class for? I think I was in top for science. Oh no, I was in middle for science. Then bottom for English. I can't remember. But yeah, school is definitely mostly, but not completely, a waste of time. Smart people get nowhere and idiots get the cushy jobs. Just learn to count and read and you're good. Yeah, that's literally all you need. Yeah, look at the guy that owns the range. He was a school dropout. He never went to school. He was too busy trading for scrap and making money. And look at him now. Millionaire. And look at us idiots. We went to school. Penniless. Well, penniless might be a bit extreme, but not exactly overflowing with abundance of wealth. See, this is where we're supposed to be going. But I don't really want to go in there because I'm pretty sure that's going to like end this chapter. And I'm pretty sure there's still stuff to explore here. Ah, so we can't go through there. Let's go check out the shrine. I keep telling myself that, like, if I actually bothered with school, maybe I could have done something productive. Maybe I could have been an intelligent person. Possibly. But, Right. But, you know, I've met some pretty cool people through my failing through life, my stumbling through adulthood. So I can't really complain, you know. I mean, I'm 40 next year. I never had a plan for becoming 40. I never thought I'd live that long. It's kind of weird. So, yeah. That's true. I'd actually agree with you there, Chris. The trouble is, they try and teach everybody the same way. It's the boilerplate education for everything. But some people just, you know, have different requirements when it comes to learning. Like, I'm very practical, you know. Most of school, when I was in school, was just reading text. And it was so fucking boring, and I couldn't concentrate on it. I'm way more practical. I like to learn by doing, not by reading. And I'm sure there's a lot of people are as well.
A divine tree.
So
It's
let's...
in bad shape now, but I bet it used to be pretty impressive at one point.
But yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot of people like us that could have done better if given the correct tools, but we just weren't. Like, when I was going through, I think I wasn't in secondary school. It must have been in primary school. Like, dyslexia wasn't even a thing that was understood. I was just called thick. It was only a few years into it that I even got, like, tested for dyslexia. You know. Thick. It is said that the town was a hidden village that once served as a refuge for defeated soldiers of the Tara clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, the town shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it's my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to extract revenge on the Minamoto clan and restore the Tara clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It'll be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. Yeah, so this is alluding to the legendary sword that you can actually find, but you have to do it on New Game Plus, and there's a lot of like nonsense you have to do to get it. Yes, the power of dyslexia. The thing with dyslexia is, it doesn't just mean you're thick. It means your brain works in a very different way. Kind of like the tism. I hear screaming in the other room. I will be back momentarily. There sounds like there's a spider attack. I need to go rescue Gabby. I come in. I'm coming. I can hear it. I can hear you, I should say. Okay. The spider has been... Hey? That's fine. It's all good. The spider has been defeated. And he had a glorious funeral down the toilet. Right. So, this is just... this is just... I'm guessing there's nothing to do here. This is just for, like, New Game Plus. It was a battle unlike the world has ever seen. And the two Spurglings weren't really doing much. You know, when they were kittens, they used to eat spiders and bugs and things. But they've become useless. I wouldn't say in their old age, because they're only 5 years old. But... you know how cats be. They get lazy. I don't want Milo eating bugs anyway, because he got a lip reaction a while ago. We had to take him to the vets. His bottom lip swelled up. It looked like he kept sticking his tongue out, and he had a reaction, and the vet said it was probably something to do with like a spider bite or something like that. Those very dangerous English spiders that you hear so much about. That's how they get worms. They can do, yeah.
Shoe, wrinkle.
Spider Cat. Milo is now Spider Cat. Spidersburg. He was sleeping by my feet, but Gabby's changing the bedding, so he's gone to investigate that. What the fuck is that? Oh shit, we're getting roughed up. Jesus. So Gabby's dead, or is she okay? She's fine. She's recovering. She don't know if you heard that, but she said she's traumatized. Oh, here's the useless Spurgling himself.
The
Milo.
path ahead is one of great pain and suffering.
Not on my laptop, please, buddy. Ugh, useless Spurgling.
But I'm not afraid.
Onward then. Here we perform 3 rituals.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute anyway, buddy. Because we've been going for 3 hours exactly now. And I got to be up early tomorrow. Boo.
I may not see you here. But I feel that you are with me.
Now Glenn has to deal with it. Yep. Most women are afraid of spiders. It's quite the phenomenon, really. Not all, but most.
Must be
Right.
perfect person for you.
Yeah, she's literally indoctrinated by this guy. I don't like it. There's definitely something going on here. I don't understand it either. Like, I don't mind spiders. I wouldn't say I love bugs, you know, but they don't really bother me. And spiders are pretty chill. Like, as long as you don't bother them, they don't really bother you. But, you know, girls be girls, I guess. I am going to leave it there, though, guys, because we have just hit the 3-hour mark. I don't really like to go for longer than 3 hours. Voice starts to get a bit funky, getting old and all that. So, jumping spiders. Oh, don't even. Gabby would never come inside the house again, I think, if there was a jumping spider. We get some centipedes during the summer. Like, really weird centipedes. Never seen them before until we moved here. We usually get, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 of them during the summer. Usually find them because the cats are chasing them. They're in the goddamn walls, probably. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. It's been fun. I hope you all have a decent evening. And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Cyberpunk. Sweet. A spider once fell off the ceiling whilst I was asleep. About the work. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that's quite a shock. Apparently you eat, like, was it like 6 of them a year or something? I'm not sure how true that is, but I don't think that's true at all, actually, but it is an interesting old wives' tale, anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna peace out of this now. So thanks for coming, guys. Have a good night, and as always, till next time.